Today we will be making meatloaf. I've made meatloaf before. It turns out different every time. I don't really like to follow a recipe. I try the first couple times for the most part, but today I am going completely without a recipe. I'm huge into gravy. Gravy's really good. If you don't like it, that's your problem, but I love it. What I'm going to be making is a meatloaf with ground beef with a mushroom gravy instead of the regular ketchup coating. Scott puts ketchup on everything anyway. Yeah, whatever, that's awkward. I've done this before, it's turned out one way or the other. This is what I'm putting in it this time. So I've got some ground beef, and this is the other stuff I'm going to put in. Crackers, some mushrooms in there, garlic. We really don't want to risk vampires. I mean, I know it's really early based on Halloween and everything, but that's where they get you. Moving on, we've got cream of mushroom soup. Obviously, I buy the good stuff. We also have this stuff. I cannot pronounce it, I stutter like crazy, so we won't worry about how that's said. It's the brown stuff you put in Caesars. I'm starting to realize maybe I shouldn't just have that sitting there staring at my chest. That's even more awkward than anything else I do. Okay, meatloaf with mushroom gravy. Ingredients. Ground beef that is down there, just thawed, in a plastic freezer bag. So there's the ground beef. Crackers, cream of mushroom soup, real garlic. We want to be wary of vampires. The more garlic, the better. Mushrooms, because I like mushrooms. An egg, I know that goes in there. There's ground garlic, like I said, the vampires around here. It's not October, that's when they get you. They are very sneaky. I suppose you can avoid that problem by just not inviting them in. So if any of you know if that rumor is actually true, let me know. I don't know. Okay, so I am going to crush up some crackers. This is about the most exercise I get. I'm just using 2 bowls to crush it. Let's see. Can I do this? Hopefully it won't go weird on me. Okay, go. Hi, Spencer. That's Spencer. He's my cat. So we've got that ready. I'm sorry, Spencer. You're kind of evil. I think so. I really don't know what to make of you sometimes. Here's meat. So I'm gonna take this garlic. I want this knife. I'm switching. Bigger knife. And it's purple, so it matches my hair. I am seriously so slow when it comes to cooking anything. I always have been. I just kept that going. Oh my god, why isn't she using a garlic press? Fuck, that's taking so long. I don't have a garlic press, so fuck off! I've actually used a garlic press before. I probably did something wrong with it, and I don't know, I really didn't like it. Or maybe it was just I really didn't like cleaning it. I only did 1 clove. Should I do 1 clove or should I do more? Oh, well, I suppose that depends on how many vampires we think are gonna come out. May, June, July, August, October. I just really don't feel like chopping up another one. Garlic stuff. Most of it here. Most of the time when I'm cooking and I'm not recording, I sit here and I just kind of talk to myself or I talk to the dog. I'm chopping up mushrooms. I like mushrooms. I know a lot of people don't, but I've never actually put mushrooms right in a meatloaf before. I need a hobby, I guess. Perhaps I will dub most of this over with something ridiculous.
But, ma'am, I don't want to go to school.
You can learn many great things at school.
No, ma'am, I just want to play.
So here is my thing. I really don't like to touch raw meat. Bacon I can handle for some reason. I can wrap stuff in bacon. I like bacon. But ground beef is really gross. I can't handle cutting raw chicken. I don't cut raw beef. It's just, that's my thing. But that's going to make this kind of awkward. So like I said earlier, what I like about freezer bags is they're nice and tough. So if you haven't caught on to where we're going here, I am going to make the meatloaf right in the bag so I don't have to touch anything. And I'm going to desperately hope that the bag doesn't break, because if it does, I'm gonna have raw meat on my hands, which really doesn't sound like a big problem at all now that I think about it. I just realized there's pretty much a rooster sitting on my shoulder through this whole thing. Like my cock, it's right here. I wear it on my shoulder. It's my shoulder cock. Yay, dad jokes. Whew, it smells like garlic over here. Let's put this together. Meat. Crackers, I'm not really sure, I didn't measure. We've got egg. Oh my god, did she get shells in there? I hope not. Oh, I did. Don't tell my family. Oh, the whole point was not to have to touch anything. Oh my god. Ah, stop doing that, egg. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm about 95% sure. No, let's bump that up to 98% sure there's no shells in there. So, let's keep going. I gotta get rid of this eggshell. I don't like having raw egg on my hand either. God, it's so gross. I hate how many chins I have. Mushrooms and garlic. This stuff in there, I'm gonna give it a shot. I think it's gonna be okay. I guess we'll find out. Onion powder, because I don't have an onion. I don't really like onions in most things. Some onion powder, I guess, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna put some cayenne. I'm not a big fan of cayenne, but Scott really likes it. Yeah, whatever, that's awkward. This is ground garlic. Oh shit. Now, as I've said several times, we are very concerned with vampires in this house. This is going to be one F of a garlicky meal. I'm actually going to be making this in a slow cooker. So here's what I do. I have everything. I threw some salt and pepper in there, shits and giggles, I guess. Now I'm sealing up the bag. We're just going to mash it around right in the bag and really hope that the bag doesn't break. It doesn't actually feel too... The last time I made this, I actually made two. I put all the ingredients in the bag, and I mushed it up, and I formed it into a loaf, and I froze it that way, thinking that, hey, this will be awesome. I got it out of the freezer about a week later. I had it mostly thawed. It looked kind of weird, and I threw it in some cool water just to kind of speed up the process a little bit. I probably dodged a bullet by throwing it in the water there, because I went to put it in the slow cooker, because I'm like, sweet, easy meal. My god, I have never seen, well, there's been one other time that I've seen meat look that gross. And that was, oh wait, finish first story. Okay, so I did that, and I actually tried to cook it. I put it in the slow cooker. I cooked it for about, I think it was 3 hours. And I'm like, this is not working out. I'm still like, oh geez, maybe I can salvage some of this and make gravy. It looked like someone had already eaten it and thrown it up. I cleaned up dog vomit. It's not that gross. Ugh, it's so gross. So this is essentially what it looks like right now. Very meaty icing. No, it's gross. It doesn't look particularly good. Some of these chunks that I thought were crackers are actually probably mushrooms, because I'm not used to seeing that. See you guys in a few minutes. What I've done now is I've got the slow cooker out. I also put a piece of tin foil in there. When we go to make the gravy, we're going to want to be able to lift the meatloaf out. If you have a little rack thingy that you can lay it on to cook, then great for you. I don't. I am going to fold the bag around and make this meatloaf a little shape. I really don't like touching raw meat. This looks fairly loaf-like. Peel it out of the bag. All that meat goo. It's so gross. Oh, is it so gross? Why do you still eat meat, man? You should be vegetarian. No. Straight up no. As far as raw meat goes, it looks pretty good. It smells garlicky. We have our garlicky mushroomy meat wad in the slow cooker. Let's just close that. Okay, hi. Yes. It's probably about that thick. While this is cooking, I figure I'm also going to make some mashed potatoes because, oh my god, mashed potatoes and gravy. Seriously, if you don't like mashed potatoes and gravy, there's probably something not quite right. I gotta figure out a different way to have this camp. I'm also gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy as well as vegetable mix. And Scott will eat almost anything and it's awesome. because even if I mess something up, he'll usually try and fight through it and eat it and say, yeah, you know, that's not too bad, even if it is really bad. I can't eat this. Yeah, punishment steak. Oops. No matter what, you shouldn't be able to make it that bad. It's about 2 hours later. At some point, I have to add mushroom soup to it. Can opener. Do not hold the baby over the lid. It steams. Whoa, shit. Whoever designed this slow cooker can rot in hell. I'm going to put that mushroom soup in. I like butter knives. It's pretty gross, but it's delicious. I hope. Most of my cooking is based on hopes. It doesn't look great right now. It smells pretty good. I'm optimistic. I'm not good at this healthy eating thing. I actually went to the same McDonald's 3 times in one day. Once was just for a cough. That's my excuse. I don't know. Hi, so it's about 2 hours later. I think this time it actually turned out okay. Veggies are slightly overdone. The potatoes are very buttery and delicious. The meatloaf looks disgusting. It smells really good. There we go. I don't think it's gonna taste real bad. I'll try it just to make sure. The texture's kind of weird, but it tastes okay, and hopefully the rest of it will taste better.